God damn.
Carl Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
No way, I can actually drive. Oh my god, this is so cool. Alright, anyway, welcome everyone to part one.
They had set up to meet at the general store
of Kona.
His client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
This is a brand new indie game that just got released like 4 days ago or something like that on Steam and PS4. And I thought it'd be interesting to check it out. I have not seen a single bit of gameplay in this game or anything about the story, so I'm going into this 100% blind.
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
Whoa. I tried doing an intro at the beginning, but they had this like really loud music playing. Oh my god, alright. This is already impressing me. I didn't think it'd be like I could drive or whatever. That's really cool. Can I do anything with this? Inspect. How often does a road need to be closed to require 2 picnic tables at its gate? But yeah, this is like a brand new indie game. It just came out. It's £16 UK on Steam and PS4. It's developed by a studio called Parabol. I don't know if this is their first game or not, but it looked really interesting. And like I said, I'm going into it completely blind. And the last indie game I played on my channel was like Inside 5 months ago. So the hell is that? So I wanted to check this one out. I just wanted to see what... So far, from what I've seen, it kind of looks like a woodsman and snowy version of Firewatch. So I have no clue, but it really looks good. I've been waiting for this thing to download like all day. It's 7 gigabytes, and it took me it took me 18 hours to download. I left my PS4 in rest mode while I was at work, which is ridiculous. Don't know what else I just got then, but it's impressing me so far. God damn. But I'm not really into indie games. I don't really play them a lot, but I wanted to give this one a chance because it looked pretty interesting, to be honest. My friend Gunplay actually streamed this like last year. I've never heard of this game. It was on early... Actually, you could start playing this like a year ago because of early access. And I had never heard of it. Like, I just heard about this game like 2 days ago, so... I'm just... Oh, okay, I can run. Animation, it doesn't matter. But, should be good, though. I'm excited. I don't expect it to be a long game. I don't expect this first part to do amazing just because it's not a game a whole lot of people have heard of. I'm guaranteeing some of you have never heard of this game before. But it should be good. I'm excited. Alright, read. It will be good. Can I... Previous? No. There we go. Okay. Northern Quebec is what does that say? Inexcusable resources. Goddamn. The province of Quebec sits on its inexhaustible abundance of natural resources. Why not take advantage of this? Our valuable minerals could travel the world and reach places as far as Dallas, USA. Get involved and invest now. Quebec's economy will be awake. I am horrendous at reading. I'm sorry. And that says awakened. I'm excited, man. I'm sorry. The heart of the wilderness. The north is swarming with wolves, bears, foxes, snowy owls, and hordes of other majestic creatures that are every bit the equals of Africa's wildlife. We are the Africa of America. Come discover the north and experience a genuine white jungle. My god. We still got more, right? The country of Manistan and its people wish to see you very soon. Is that it? Oh, damn, alright. Can I open the phone? Nope. Alright. But you played like a private eye, and for some reason it kind of reminds me of Scott Shelby from Heavy Rain, but in first person. So, No, I've got to open this, haven't I? Do I do that,
Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
I'm liking the voice acting
now.
though.
Soul in sight. There was no point in waiting any longer. Carl had to figure this one out by himself.
What do I do with this?
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
Down to business. God, yeah, he really reminds me of Scott Shelby for some reason. It's like maybe we're playing as him in first person.
A lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here. The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others, an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my God.
A few local businesses. But the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people. Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
So I think there's a little bit of gun combat in this game, but I'm really not entirely too sure, Okay, then.
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
God, alright. So basically, so far, it's Misery, but without the Kathy Bates kidnapping you.
The driver had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance. Carl needed
What are you doing? Alright, finally, goddamn.
It was a small, locked box engraved with the letters W.H. Carl thought about taking it. Nothing was to be left to chance.
Right, so he's saying it from third person, so we're not playing as the guy that's narrating then. We're playing as someone called Carl. Alright. Read. Oh, Jesus. Alright, the vision went all fuzzy then. There is nothing to read. Is there anything in the back? There we go.
Such heart-wrenching Nordic poetry, that was. But Carl didn't care much about flowery language.
Isabel, you gave meaning to everything. When you disappeared, so did purity. I would defend purity against the winds, the tides against ice and blizzard. Okay. Well, that's that. Flowery language.
In the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside. His life depended on it.
Yeah, what the hell is... So, alright, South Atama... I'm not even going to try and read that. Can I go? Oh, good. Can I go in? Heat resources prevent Carl from freezing to death. Oh my god. Alright.
Scratches did not stop Carl. His mother would be so proud.
Close the door then. Oh my god. Alright, there you go. What are you doing, Carl? Alright, Carl? I'm just gonna keep thinking of that meme every time I say his name now. Alright, matches.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Jesus, alright. Is there anything else I can use? I don't see anything. Match. Alright, I'm going back out. Let's go! It freaking opens, my god, alright.
Carl couldn't give up. Surely something in there could be useful.
Okay, well... Oh, there it... Oh my god, alright. Finally, close the door.
Even better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
So I'm just fine after that. Okay then. Going back into the freezing... Alright, let's go up here. Yeah, okay, it's reminding me a lot. Now, this is remember what I said before. Snowy Firewatch. That's all I knew about the game was that it was snow. Yeah, it's snow. When under stress, Carl is less accurate. Really? Alright then. Let's take more of a gander, my friend. Alright, where else can we go? Okay, so it's Jack from the somewhat future. The last, like, what, 12-something minutes got completely corrupted. So I'm going back and I have to re-record it, but it's not all that bad because it was actually me just getting pissed off and stressed out, but we know what to do now. There was a first aid kit, and it's in this thing. Yeah, I didn't know that. It took me that's not it. It took me a long-ass time to find that thing. But now that we're heated up and everything, we can be on our merry way. We can lay down them chains, though. I don't have any chains. Where are the chains at? Must have been chains somewhere. So yeah, losing footage. It's already a piss take when you're trying to get a brand new game up. So you can get yours a bit popular. It doesn't help when it takes
even
that.
better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more.
Yay.
And was now on his way to new adventures.
This is it. Just why? I was looking through it and I just was like, where's all the footage gone? But you know what? At least we know what to do now. I'm sorry if this video's shit. Like, there's people in the house. I don't. It's loud. And I'm sorry. I just really wanted to play this and get it up as soon as I could. So. Yeah, oh well, let's continue. At least I know what to do now. That honestly took me about 10 minutes to do right there. That's how ridiculously bad I am at this game. All I needed to do was just get the first aid kit. I didn't know it was in there. I kept smoking my cigarettes, which was actually doing more harm to me than good, so I really don't know. Things happen. Thankfully, like, the last, like, 7 something minutes, they didn't get corrupted. But, that one did, so just gotta live and learn. Gotta live and learn, and you'll be good. And I think we're at the place we are.
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes. The Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
So far, the game, like, because as I said, I've played, like, the next 15 minutes. It's good, really good.
Good thing that the general store was close by.
But the only thing that was annoying is these saves happen randomly. And there's a few frame drops, and I'm pretty sure it's only on console, and it doesn't actually happen on the PC. And they take a little bit long. Just a little bit overstay their welcome just by a few tad little seconds, but oh well. Hey boy! Alright, we did it. My freaking god. Oh no!
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close. That the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized.
Killer's closer than you think. Alright, let's put that away.
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization. If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him?
Mr. John Vaux, Montreal. Alright. Anything else? Nope, I just switched my goddamn map. And, yeah. So. Oh, yeah, that happened as well.
Cleared outside.
There was a loud bang bang.
Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
You know what, Hamilton? I have a frog in my throat. And when people have a frog in their throat, they do not take risks by going to work. Customers could catch it, right? I'm a wise man. Not to worry, I will have a nice doctor's note, which I'm going to get out right now. Sadly, in the meantime, I will have to close down the shop. Unless you would like to come fill in for me, maybe wink wink nudge nudge. I wouldn't dare advise you. After all, you must know how it's done, since it's yours now. With kind regards, your dedicated manager, Gillis, who is now lying dead on the floor. And that was it. It's actually better when I was recording this. There was people in, but my brother and sister decided to have one of the friends over, and all they were doing was screaming. So maybe it was a good thing that I'm doing it again. I don't know.
Jumping from that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already. A nice picture of the Magasin La Chance store, seemingly taken the day it was first opened. It feels frozen in time, from an era long forgotten. Amateur hunters showing some pride at having killed a nice pelted beast. With men like this roaming the area, wolves would become extinct within 10 years, Carl thought.
A secretary wouldn't be a luxury here. Okay. To open the cash register, punch the price 2 numbers minimum. Press sale, turn the crank 2 times. Punch the machine if it doesn't work. What? Wait, to open the cash register, punch the price 2 numbers. I didn't do this before. Wait, let's go. I didn't actually do that before because I'm lazy and I'm stupid. So, okay. Punch the price. Where the what? Where is it? There's 2 of them there. No, where was it? Oh, tell me I've got notes or something like that, please. Inventory. Matches. No, come on. Documents, there we go. Oh my god, alright. Cash register instructions, alright. Compose the print. Oh, wait. There we go. Sale. Alright. So, press sale twice. No. Compose. Punch the price. 2 numbers minimum. Okay. I think that means you just press any. Okay, any 2 numbers, then punch sale, turn the crank 2 times. Any 2 numbers. Press sale. Okay, let's see if that works. Alright. Let's just go with 29. That's my birthday. Then we press sale. There we go. Yay! Oh my god. I didn't do this before. Wait, I cannot take the money. No, alright. That's really cool. I didn't do that before. Honestly. Alright, so we're not gonna take the money. Yeah, I didn't open that before. Oh, it's actually a blessing in disguise. I went back and did this.
A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove without logs.
Pretty much. Alright, so this is where I went before. I couldn't open it, but now we can. Are you kidding me? Really? I have the key, though. Maybe it's not for this. Post key. Oh, it's not for this. Okay. So maybe we're not meant to go in there yet. It's for this.
The murder weapon.
What? Okay.
What was that doing there, Carl wondered. Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post this key. Shame he got unlucky. Everything made sense now. Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up and send the key to his correspondent, who would receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough. That's what happens to ordinary people playing spy.
Okay. It is a citizen of Her Majesty and the free economy chambers of the world that I must address what follows to the proper authorities. The worst is happening at this very moment, and I cannot write at this length. But I am requesting immediate help from my country. I believe the free world is in grave danger. A member of my community, the Honorable. Wow, that's not fun. Alright, well then. Well freaking done. I did something. I didn't actually see that before. Hamilton's murder, bruh. Alright. My client's dead, everything's gone wrong. That's my luck. Goddamn, alright. Another envelope dressed from the camp, blah, blah, blah. I can easily, but the Dracula came in events, blah, 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 blah. Gillis, blah, 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 blah. Alright. That's interesting. I didn't find that before. You know what? I'm gonna just get rid of all the other footage. We're just gonna continue from this, because, I'm so pissed I want to go in there now. So that's where I open. I never saw that before, but... Oh, the plot, the thickens, my friends. We're gonna save. We don't need to heat up. You know what? We do need to heat up, because we need to go out here. This part is annoying. I can assure you, this is the only part I've seen before. Oh.
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
I love the voice acting, man. I just keep thinking Scott Shelby. He sounds nothing like Scott Shelby, but I just think Scott Shelby.
Carl was used to strange phenomena. But a chunk of ice like this? As if an iceberg came out of the ground? That was a first.
So we gotta follow these tracks, and then... yeah, it's always fun, isn't it? You gotta...
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets, and he didn't like to miss out.
Tell you what, there's the thing I'm not too giant on this game. He will not shut the F up, oh my god. And we found this thing. I thought this looked like Bigfoot before, right? Frozen ass Bigfoot.
I wondered what the hell could that thing be? It looked like a man fossilized in ice. All of a sudden, Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams. A cold, unknown dimension. Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
So, I gotta keep following this, because there's a bunch of flashbacks or whatever. I went around this area, and I think he pops out again. Oh, there he is. Because I keep thinking they have to do something with these wolves, because they won't... I don't know if running away is the only option. But it sure as hell seemed like it. Try to find more of them. Those are the only two I found before.
The further Carl moved away from the ice block, the more his senses came back to him. Carl sensed that the cold was beating a retreat, as if he was moving away from some kind of center of gravity.
Yeah, I really wasn't listening the last time, to be fair. So those are the only two I can find so far. Oh, what's this? Bruh, I didn't find this before. I am bad.
To all appearances,
oh my
this
god.
Was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
I promise you, I'm going to try and look for all the stuff. I'm not going to play this. Oh my god. All right. The beast enjoys long slumbers. Its sanctuary seems impregnable. Ice is everywhere. I need to exercise patience and wait for it to come out, to think like a hunter. The beast often invades the settlements bounding the take. It terrorizes the white people. They never see it coming, but they feel its presence, a cold dread grabbing at your innards. The beast excites the wolves, makes them more aggressive. Won't attack me. I had to cut its throat. Oh, Jesus. The blade digged into its flesh, made the sound of a taut wire. All right. The beast is getting closer to the villagers. It moves at night, bringing heavy snow and strong gusts of wind along with it. I tracked it to no avail. I do not know what the white man frozen in the ice. Oh, okay. But I do know this. It is the work of the beast. It attracts curdle the blood of its victims. White men know nothing of this force of nature. I touched the ice, imprisoning the white man. I saw things, but I do not understand them. So same here, my friend. We're in the... So what's this? Oh my god, I'm bad. Alright.
What could these engraved numbers mean? A fresh path suddenly appeared before Carl.
Carl, stay in the house. Alright. Keep following him. Keep following them, my friend. Oh, but we're getting closer away from it, so this is... Oh, wait, I'm okay. I didn't see any of this before. I was really rushing because people were I don't know. Like, it was bad. Oh, okay. Driver's license. Oh, his wallet.
Carl had that feeling you get when you immerse your frozen hands in hot water. What happened? Now at least he knew who the unfortunate man petrified in ice was. Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought... Oh, okay, so I don't know who the guy was in... Wait, so who's the guy that got whacked across the head? Oh, damn. All right.
That had to be the worst parking job ever.
That had
Who was
to
Carl
be...
to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not.
You're trying to be funny, dude. It's not working. Alright, what's this? Deep water in the Cree language. Alright. Well then, we found that. And, oh. Okay, I thought I saw something in the corner of my eye driving back here. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to where I was. It's, there was a building. I'm gonna try and find it. Now, yeah, so here he is. So, oh god, you can see his face now. Character models, those are character models. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. So there's Gillis. I think I'm saying, that's how I say his name. Because I think of Gillis from Left 4 Dead 2 when I'd say that. Gotta follow the wolves' tracks. They take us to someplace cool. Ish. Can I take a picture? Hey, boy. They are vicious. Oh, alright. They are vicious, though, so I've got to kind of stay away from them. So they ran. Alright, so I'm going the right way now. It's just... Where do they go again? They're gone. No. I feel like... Oh, no, wait. What's that? I didn't see... This is actually a really open game. I'm like... I never went up here. Yeah, I never went up here. I went to, like, a cabin. I found another cabin, because we're freezing our tits off out in the snow. And I left it there. And I want to go back there because, to be fair, we kind of need to, otherwise we're going to freeze to death. But, or unless this is it. Is that another frozen person? Oh, no. I'm freezing to death, Jesus, alright. I need to get in. I need to get in.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Please let me. It's gonna be locked, isn't it? Oh, it's really? So I need to literally go all the way down here just to...
The crossbow bolt stuck into the wooden stairs reminded Carl of the arrow that was said to have hit Achilles' heel. But who was the intended Achilles this time?
Please let me in. There we go.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
Oh, man.
The otherworldly ice had struck again. The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen in eternity.
I'm gonna freeze to death. I need to... Oh, okay, we're doing another one of these.
Carl
Alright.
felt a cool, tingling sensation in his back. Another vision took over him.
Okay. I need a save, please. Ugh.
Something was hidden under the stairs.
Okay. Are you gonna let me do it then? Or not? It is so... Oh my goodness. It won't let me open it. Close that. Yeah, follow the red.
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
Alright, we're going back down. Okay, at least I understand what you're actually meant to do now. Okay. Oh, God. Bertrand Lance. I don't even know what this is. 1948. Okay. Anything else?
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
Door number 2. There we go.
It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
That's how relationships fail. Honesty is key. How the fuck would I know, though?
The vision's veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which Giselle, Gilles' loving spouse,
Giselle.
was motionless, frozen in ice.
Is it French? I don't... Okay. Giselle. I'm gonna try and remember that. Giselle. Okay. September. Mother once told me when I first met Gillis that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb out of the lot. And as the years flow by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is his prime example of Gillis's brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Gillis can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Gillis is way out of his league, actually. But Gillis doesn't even know what he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Gillis is a master of nothing. Hashtag burn. He is a slave and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall in which he stores all the incriminating documents he intends to use, and I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. Change page. Oh my god. How many? Alright, this is the... Okay. Is it true that Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination of the safe where everything is hidden? Only problem is Gillis himself tends to forget the combination. Here's a trick to help him remember. His father's first initial followed by 3 numbers I had to engrave behind the pendant. Who could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers but my Gillis? October. Oh my... What? Oh, okay. October. Gillis has trouble sleeping. He will flail his arms and legs in his sleep. I told this blackmail business would be hard on him. But that's the problem with these idiots. They always think they're the smartest person around. No matter how hard you try to shake them, Hamilton will find out. And then we're done for. We'll have to move to Valdro, okay, and live with the small fry. I'm shaking as I'm writing this. I cannot believe I have taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl, she must be so young. That's it. Alright. Are we back in reality now, or... Alright, so we're fine now. Alright, set the fire up. There we go. Okay. Heating up as well. Got some goodies around. Can we open that? I got a steak, boy!
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
I didn't even read. Oh, what's that?
It felt like old people were all these walls could see for years. The Lachances could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit.
Lived in an attic. This guy speaks so much.
Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable.
A box full of Harlequin novel. Oh, Harlequin, Jesus. Oh, no rifle. I got cigarettes, though. What's that? Daggers. Oh. Ah. I want a murder weapon. Okay, let's put that back on.
The cross looked after a marriage's well-being and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers on one hand, and cautioning against guilty pleasures on the other. Indeed, the Lachances were still part of the God-fearing generation. Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
Must be French. Like, are the developers French? I don't know. I really don't. Alright. I got more Polaroid film. I can take more pictures. There's that. It's just this safe. Oh.
Moving.
Yeah.
What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
But we gotta figure out the combination of this. I feel kind of bad, actually. I don't know. Maybe they were both dicks. I really don't know. Just the amount of interactivity is actually really impressing me. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna leave it here for this one. I didn't do any of this before. I'm actually kind of... It's kind of a blessing, to be honest, because I lost all that footage, but I wasn't doing it one bit right. Like, I was not doing a single thing right. So... I didn't do the thing... I didn't find out that it was Gillis who got trapped. I didn't find his ID in the car. I never came here. I never found her. I guess I'm on the right track, but I went to a cabin where I followed the wolf's prints. So I'm going to try and go back there. We'll do that in the next episode. There's still some stuff. We got to open that safe. But I think we got a good amount done. This is a bit of a longer part. But I just wanted to test it out, see how this first video would go. I know that it's not really everyone's cup of tea. I know that it's not something most people have heard of either. Unless you're like an indie game fanatic or a PC user. But yeah, besides that, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you all so much for watching. And with that being said, I'll see you next time with Kona Part 2, hopefully very soon. Take care, everyone.